Greetings, parents and guardians. Thank you for viewing my open house presentation. My name is Mr. Castro, and I am your child's English 11 teacher for the 2020 to 2021 school year. If your child or you have any questions after viewing today's presentation, feel free to send me an email anytime at this email address right here that you see on the screen, gonzalo.castro@sweetwaterschools.org. So because your child is currently in 11th grade, here's some important advice from the California State University system for students applying to universities. Your child wants to make sure that they earn A's and B's this school year. Your child also wants to do their best on the SBAC test, which is a high-stakes exam taken in April. And lastly, take the SAT and ACT exam. Due to the current pandemic, the SBAC, SAT, and ACT are not being administered. So the current seniors for the school year that will be applying to universities soon are exempt from these exams. But your child may have to take these exams or maybe not, depending on the pandemic next semester. So more information about that will be provided to your students sometime next semester once we find out if these exams will be available or not. But for now, your child wants to make sure that he or she focuses on their schoolwork and that they earn A's and B's as much as possible. The SBAC test, if it is going to be administered next semester, will be administered in April. Students are tested in both English and math, and CSUs such as SDSU and most or all community colleges use these test scores to determine college readiness. Once again, for current seniors, these exams will not be taken into consideration because they were not administered last semester, but your child might or might not have to take this exam next semester. Exams and essays are administered by the English department for each grade level. These are rigorous assessments that reflect classroom instruction based on Common Core standards. These learning goals outline what a student should know and be able to do at the end of each grade. These assessments help ensure that all students advance to the next grade level ready to succeed and graduate with the skills necessary to be college and career ready. In addition to the classwork that we do each day, your child wants to make sure that they do some independent reading. According to Popular Science magazine, a study of twins at UC Berkeley found a connection between reading and performance on intelligence exams, such as increased level of vocabulary. Fiction readers develop a better understanding of other people's emotions and thoughts, causing them to develop a greater sense of empathy for other people. A scientific study found that reading just 6 pages of a book makes you 68% more relaxed. And lastly, reading has the power to boost productivity by improving focus and short-term memory. So in addition to the reading and writing that we do each day for my class, it is highly encouraged for your child to do some independent reading of their choice, such as a novel, even comic books or nonfiction books. The more that your child reads, the more benefits that they get from that, including more relaxation and increased academic abilities. Here's a grade breakdown for my class. 80% of your child's grade will be based on the major assessments, such as exams, essays, and projects. 20% will be based on classwork, homework, and quizzes. Now, the 20% might not seem like much, but it really does make a big difference in your child's grade. So your child wants to make sure that he or she is doing all the classwork and homework. Not only does it impact their grade, it's practice for the exams and the projects and the other major assessments. So they want to make sure that they're doing this practice not only to help their grade, but to better prepare themselves for the major assessments that they'll be taking later on in my class. For grades, your student wants to make sure that they are regularly checking their grades on Infinite Campus. Parents, you may also log in to Infinite Campus to check your grades and attendance for your child. Teachers can send and receive messages through Infinite Campus. An Infinite Campus app is available for parents and students. Lastly, if you need any help setting up your Infinite Campus account, the Counseling Center can help with that process. So if you check the San Ysidro High School website and check the staff directory, you can find the contact information for the counseling center and ask for help if needed. Because we are doing everything online right now, these are the 4 websites that we will be using this semester for distance learning. The first one is Blackboard. So anytime that your child turns in essays or exams, they will be completed on Blackboard. Blackboard is an online platform used by many universities and community colleges. It also automatically detects for plagiarism, so it holds students accountable for academic honesty. Another website that we'll be using a lot is Google Classroom. On Google Classroom, that's where I'll be posting most of the classwork assignments for each day, all of the announcements, and we'll also be meeting as a class each day through the Google Meet link in our Google Classroom. Remind 101 is an easy way for your child to contact me instead of emailing me and waiting for a while to get a response because I'm getting so many emails. Remind 101 is a messaging app that's very convenient and easy to use. And by sending me a message through Remind 101, I'll be able to quickly respond to any questions or concerns that your child has. And lastly, Infinite Campus is our online gradebook and attendance system. So students and parents can log into this website to check for academic progress and attendance. If your child needs extra support, I'm available for office hours before and after school at these times, every Monday through Thursday. The Google Meet link for my virtual office can be found in Google Classroom. So if your child needs academic support or has any other questions regarding distance learning, they're welcome to stop by my virtual office before or after school, Monday through Thursday, for extra support. So because a lot of the work is independent, it's online, I would like to give some tips for self-care and online success to help your child better succeed in this kind of learning environment. So the first tip that I would like to give to students is to clean and organize your workspace. If a student is working in a clean, organized workspace, it's a lot easier to concentrate. Another tip is to exercise. If a student is online most of the day, sitting down or laying down is not very helpful for productivity. And it's a lot better for students if they can do some exercise each day, even if it's just taking a short walk outside. That way, they can better concentrate on their studies. Tip number 3 is to drink lots of water, especially when the weather is hot. If students are dehydrated, it's easier for them to feel tired. And if they're feeling tired, it's going to be harder for them to get motivated and to do their schoolwork. So if students are starting to feel a little bit tired, drinking more water is one way to help increase energy levels. Step number 4 is to create a daily agenda. Because we have a daily student schedule, students can easily make a daily agenda using that as a starting point. But before and after school, students can make time for exercise, for office hours, for household chores, for self-care activities, and other things. So if students know what they are doing each day ahead of time, it makes it less stressful. Another tip is to check school email and Google Classroom announcements. So students want to make sure that they are fully updated, checking communication from their teachers, counselors, and school administration each day. Lastly, if students are feeling overwhelmed at all by distance learning, they are encouraged to reach out to their teachers, counselor, and/or their friends for support. To reach out to me, just please email me at this email address. So thank you for taking this time to view my open house presentation. If you have any questions at any time, I'm available through email at all times. Thank you and have a great day.